Everything can change in the blink of an eye. Our next guest knows this firsthand from experience. After a traumatic accident, she started a side hustle that spoke to her passion. She's now the only Black woman to own her own tequila brand. Joining me now is the trailblazer behind the brand, TCapri Tequila, Tiffany Capri Hainsworth. That's a mouthful, but a beautiful mouthful. Welcome to ETL Live.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, we're all about spotlighting your brand because it's Juneteenth.
Yes.
You have an incredible story, a remarkable story. Tell us, the journey, what had happened that took you from working in your government job to now really fulfilling your entrepreneurial passion.
Yes, and while I am still currently working in my federal government job, I still work federal government job.
Busy.
I know, right? Yeah. So December 12th, 2012, I was in a really bad car accident and I suffered from traumatic brain injury. So I had a really bad concussion, a severe concussion, and I was thinking, okay, I have a concussion, that's it, because I hit my head on the glass window. And weeks following the accident, my life just changed. I started stuttering really bad. I was getting really bad migraines, and I couldn't remember. And I believe it was about December 21st or 22nd, I had a grand mal seizure. So that was the beginning of the change of my life. So for 4 years, I was in and out of the hospital having grand mal seizures, petite mal seizures, focal seizures, debilitating migraine headaches. My life as I knew it had changed. So I was just like, you know what am I going to do with the rest of my life and the best of my life? Because it could be gone at any time.
Yes. What do you love to do? Enter this amazing brand, and you spent so much time curating it, making relationships with distilleries, traveling. It's important to note that no bank loans, everyone. She did this herself.
I pulled out of my retirement. So I pulled out every dime of my retirement from the federal government. I had been working in the federal government since I was 15.
Wow.
I started as a clerk at Secret Service. And when I graduated from high school, they hired me full time. So I was, investing in my 401k or TSP the whole entire time. So when I started a gourmet treats company first, making boozy bears. And I was like, okay,
I'll take it to the next level.
I know, right? I want to take it to the next level because I was using so many other people's brand.
That's right.
And I love tequila. I researched where tequila was made, found that it was only made in the highlands and the lowlands of Jalisco, Mexico. And I felt like I had nothing to lose. I shot on a plane, went to Jalisco, started learning how to make tequila, like finding a small distillery that would afford me the opportunity to stay there and learn and keep coming back learning, getting in the agave fields with the humidors and learning from farm to table how tequila was made was very important
Tiffany,
to me.
let's go. And what I really love about your story is this particular part of your chapter is all about your second act.
It is.
And so as we're talking about legacy, what would you like your third act to be? What's something that you'd really like to leave behind?
I would like for my legacy to be just of accomplishments, just knowing that you can have severe trauma and tragedy in your life, because my story is from tragedy to triumph. That is my story, and I just want people to know that just because you've endured hardships in life, whether it's illnesses or tragic accidents, that there can be more to your life. And I want people to look at my story and see that and understand that I made history as the first Black woman to solely own a
resource from dedication, might I add. You are such an inspiration. But I got to get to the fun question here really quick. We have about 10 seconds. Your favorite mixer with your tequila. Drop it on us.
Okay, well, because my tequila is additive free and it's kosher certified, it's a very clean tequila, so you really don't need to mix it with anything else. So my favorite is either a ranch water, which is either salsa water and tequila, or a Paloma.
That's my girl right there, a Paloma. Y'all, for more information about Tiffany's journey and how you can get your hands on TCapri Tequila, head over to ATLLiveshow.com. We'll have all the details there. Happy Juneteenth.
Yes, happy Juneteenth.